See, when you want the truth and when you want the facts, you better watch no filter because I got your back. Ain't no ducking, ain't no dodging, ain't no scheming, ain't no hiding. Cause I got that work. You wanna get this work? You wanna get this work? You about to get this work?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to No Filter News and Talking. It's your girl Ingrid. Now, what I want to talk about is Nipsey Hussle autopsy. We still don't have the full autopsy report. We're still waiting for the full autopsy report. I'm not talking about the medical examiner summary. I'm not talking about the medical examiner little report. I'm talking about the full autopsy report that will give us an explanation of why there was no blood, where he actually was shot at, and all the different marks and contusions that was on his body. That's what I want. The full autopsy report. Now, I felt like if y'all did the autopsy April 1st, then y'all should have the report. But after I did a little digging, I realized that there could be a possible security hole placed on his autopsy report. And a security hole is a directive from detectives to the coroner office not to publicly disclose details from an autopsy, notes written by coroner investigators, or from toxicology and other tests. Detectives usually request the hole in writing and later notify the coroner office by letter when it can be released. And generally, detectives seek to limit the public disclosure or facts about a death when they have yet to interview witnesses, people who may know the dead person, or if the death is suspicious. Potential suspects. LAPD Lieutenant Annie Newman said detectives may want to keep to themselves information about a murder weapon or a piece of physical evidence that only an actual witness or perpetrator would know about. And this is according to LA Times. And how long does the hold last? Coroner Deputy Chief Ed Winters said a security hold can last from a few days to indefinitely. Usually the holds are in place for weeks or a few months. So, and it's not uncommon. They have did that with a lot of high profile cases like Whitney Houston, Paul Walker, and other high profile cases. They place a security hold on there. But I feel like we need to know. We need to know the full reports. Let's stop all the speculation and let's, give us the full report. Y'all should have talked to whoever y'all needed to talk to by now. Okay? If you caught Eric Holder back in April, all the witnesses, y'all should have talked to all these witnesses about 7 times at least by now. So release the report and kill the speculation. That's all I'm saying. See, we only was able to receive a little something from the medical examiner office. Basically, that was a brief summary. We don't need a brief summary. We need the full report of Nipsey Hussle, of his murder, how he was shot, where's the blood, why no blood, just different things. We need the full report. So I just want to bring y'all that brief information about the security hole, why they place them on there, and how long do they last. Now trust me, they are able, because there was a case. Let me see. There was a case where a young man was shot by Los Angeles police, Ezell Ford, a mentally ill man shot by South Los Angeles police officers. And because of the pressure and the mayor and the pressure from the public and activists and neighborhood councils, they were demanding that his autopsy report be released. We need to do the same thing with Nipsey Hussle. We should do the exact same thing with Nipsey Hussle. We need to have them release his autopsy report also. Y'all should have all the questions and answers that y'all need by now. But I understand why they put them hoes on there. But come on, y'all don't need to. It's already bad enough that in order to get the full autopsy report, you got to pay. I think it's like $50. You got to pay for each autopsy report. I'm not sure in other states, but in Los Angeles, it's like $50. You already got to. That's already bad. So maybe we all should just write the mayor because, after all, the mayor is the one who can order the release of the autopsy report. So maybe we all should just write the mayor. Who down with it? For real, all jokes aside, because we need the autopsy report. So the information that we received was secondhand information. When I was reading from the transcripts, I was reading what Dr. Lawrence Wynn was saying on the stand, but he wasn't the doctor who did the autopsy. It's a whole different doctor. They put a whole different doctor on the stand, and I'm like, that's crazy to me because it was a lot of stuff that he didn't know, and he was like, okay, well, let me go back to my notes and let me do this. See, you could tell he didn't know what he was talking about because he didn't do the autopsy. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. We need the actual autopsy report. We need Dr. Dutra. We need Dr. Dutra notes because Dr. Dutra is the one who did the autopsy. So I want his notes. Now, this might not be important to you all, but this is very important to me because it gives detail of what happened a little bit. And we can kind of be like, oh, okay, why did he have scratches and different things on his body? I want to break down on that. So, and a lot of us wanted to know why there wasn't any blood. Why there wasn't any blood. Like, we really want to know that. And that makes you think, was he killed somewhere else? They said that he was bleeding internally. He had like a liter of blood in his lungs, and he was bleeding internally, basically, is what they were saying. But come on now, we all can't go off of that. They're gonna have to have an explanation about that because right now it's looking like he was possibly killed somewhere else. I don't care what they say. I've kept this information and I kind of just sat on it. I don't blurt out everything that I receive. But if you're at a crime scene where there's little to no blood, that person was possibly killed somewhere else. And the autopsy report should give us an explanation to why there was little to no blood. It's that simple. But I just want to bring y'all this little quick video. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And that's my time. Peace. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. And who's down to write the mayor? Because I can get the information out there. Bye-bye.